Good morning. Oh, hang on. Hang on. Let's check the audio. Let's get this back up here. Let's try it one more time. Good morning, Rumble Studios. Good morning, Rumble Studios. Good morning, Rumble Studios on this 08.10.2026. Current time is 05:48 a.m. Eastern Time here in upstate New York, southern tier of upstate New York, where I live and reside on this Monday morning. Start of a new week, working towards a weekend. Hashtag positive start to today. Hashtag PSTTD. And we got good audio, and we're doing a lot better than we did Friday, right? We didn't have a show Friday. I just squashed it. We were having some major problems here, but I am Rich Roberts, Fireman Rich here on the Rumble, at Fireman Rich over there on X, as well as all those other fine social media platforms. Just check the links on the particular platform that you're on, or Google at Fireman Rich, and we've got 4 people on Rumble, 1 person on local, 2 people on Twitch, 1 person on YouTube, and over on the X where we're live, we have 3 folks starting right out of the gate. Good morning. Yeah, you can't see the X here because Rumble doesn't have the API, I guess, or something. It's not connecting there. Morning, everybody. And the missus just getting out of the waking up here, saying good morning to you all. Good morning. And we're right out of the gate here in the chat there. We have our Jersey girl, Tina. Good morning, Tina. Glad to see you. Hope you had a good weekend. And let's see, it's good today, clear. Oh, okay, there you go. And yep, she just said good morning. Thank you for the good morning. Good morning from Tina. And we're getting up. I'm up early. I could have started 15 minutes ago, and I've been up since about 4:30. Well, about 4:35, I guess. The cat's got me up. It's just all this meowing. Well, the one cat, Dora, she just meows. She says, "Get up, get up! You got to feed us. You got to feed us." But we do have the morning coffee, and you can see what one of the things I was doing over the weekend. I made a new thing right there on Gemini. As far as you can tell, it's Gemini because down in the lower right hand corner is like a little diamond. That means it's AI generated and stuff like that. But I was playing around with AI as far as that goes, and you can come up with some good stuff there as far as that goes. So that's one of the new. I'll be rotating it in. All the other ones were AI generated too, and so I'm dabbling around with that a little bit with the on the picture side and stuff like that for the broadcast. But we had a good weekend. It didn't start out too good Friday. Friday we did not have a show. Had some. I'm not going to say they're major. We had some audio problems that just was hindering. It wouldn't have been a quality show. And if I can't do it, I'm not going to do something half-ass. And it would have been half-ass. I got to do stuff above half-ass. Not perfect, but it's got to be above half-ass. And Friday morning, it was in that half-ass zone. So, but what it came down to was I had an Windows update on Windows 11 on Thursday, and I didn't shut my computer down until later that evening. So waking up that Friday morning, getting ready for the broadcast, and I noticed when I was setting up that Friday morning, there was something going on with my OBS that was really odd. I'd never experienced it before, and so I had to. And that was part of the issue, I think, too. Good morning, Tony. Tony D is in the house, coming in from Warner Robins, Georgia. Good morning, Tony. Glad to have you here. Salute day to you, my friend. Hashtag positive start to the day. And the missus says good morning to you also. She's getting the morning wash done. So I got wash to do here afterwards, after I walk and stuff. Today is towel day. But and there's Farmer. Good morning, Farmer. How you doing? Love the flags. God bless America. Love the flags on the Rumble. Coming in from the Commonwealth of Virginia, otherwise known as California East and such. So the problem was the update was conflicting with my audio on my Acer Nitro computer, and So and plus I had another audio. I had another audio update, and then I had an vid update I had to do. So and they messed up with my my audio, so I had to straighten that out, and it worked well. We ended up doing a test run that afternoon. Um or was it right after dinner? Just before dinner, I think. I got it squared away, and Farmer there. Thank you, Farmer, for helping me out there Friday. You were in the chat there Friday and stuff, and then I didn't leave that one up. I deleted it. It could have been left up and stuff, but we ended up broadcasting Saturday morning. One of the new series there, a Saturday look at things, and it's sort of the offshoot of this type of broadcast where I just come up on the weekend, and I might use that title for an evening broadcast where I don't have, it's just to talk about things if I'm not gaming. That's the one thing that was lacking this weekend was the gaming as far as that goes. I didn't do any. I did game. I did game. I didn't live stream any gaming. I ended up playing Guild Wars. I killed a lot and resurrected, killed, resurrected. Um, I died a lot, Farmer. I died. You die a lot in Guild Wars. And then looking at it, our good friend Questing Dad, he broadcasts Guild Wars too. He's a Lotro creator also, and but he's more on Guild Wars these days. And I was lurking in one of his broadcasts, and he mentioned something about Guild Wars 3 coming out, and I'm like, holy crap! I like Guild Wars 1. That came out. That was that's an OG game there that I played 2 years before Lord of the Rings Online, and then once I started playing Lord of the Rings Online, it just sort of went off to the side as far as that goes. And let's see, Tony is saluting back to you, Tony, saluting everybody, and Tina saying good morning, or Tony saying good morning to Tina, and Farmers saying glad to. Yeah, I appreciate it, Farmer. It was very helpful, and I do appreciate that. When you get input from your the people that are in the chat, that's good feedback, and it helped a lot. Believe me, it did. And we like every game that kills us. There we go. Guild Wars is fun. It's challenging. I quit just before Eye of the North came out, so that's the expansion that I'm playing. I do play Guild Wars 2 on the free server. I don't think I'll be paying for it. I'll be playing occasion. I'm still a diehard Lotro player as far as that goes. And let's see. Tina saying good morning to Tony on the Twitch to Twitch. And Tina also saying good morning to Farmer, Twitch to Rumble as far as that goes. And we now have 4 people on X Live. Good morning to the X Live, or no, X Live folks. I am using X Live now. I'm incorporating that. I feel good about it to where I feel like broadcasting on X again. And Farmer, he is saying good morning to Tina and Tony. Rumble to Tina on Twitch and wherever Tony's at, where he's residing at. And so overall, it was a good week. The big thing though, yesterday almost forgot. Yesterday, I was already set to go ahead and game, and went and got the penny saver early, took a shower and all set, and the missus she said, well, she said, I want to say she wasn't antsy, but it's like one of those things is like, okay, what do you want to do? You want to do something? And she suggested going, out of the blue, which isn't too often. So like, maybe we should go to Penny's. So she was looking at something. She was looking at something. She saw a good deal on some new sheets for the bed. And I guess it was a good deal because they're regular. What were they regular price? $100? $160, but they were on sale for 40. So she was looking at the internet and stuff, and that was a good deal, wasn't it? Oh yeah. Yeah, it was. And the other set of sheets are like that, are that brand, right? Yep. Yeah, she loves this brand. So we got up there, and
after we toured the area.
Yeah, we actively toured the area, and I've gone through Penny's. The missus, she likes Penny's. Penny's is. Was Sears one of your favorite stores too?
No,
that was with the. Yeah, the Sears. That's where you got when you had the Sears vacuum. We got the vacuum bags from and stuff. But Penny, she loves pennies. She likes pennies, and I would go in with her. We got there. We're looking in the. We got a couple new towels too, and we're looking, and there was one left, and okay. And then you went down to the second and third shelf. There's a whole. There was like, I guess she said on the on. That's the thing about online now. You can shop online, but another feature online is check the store you're going to see if it's available. And before we left, it said that there was 6 available. I think there was at least 6 to 8 of them there. It looks like they're good size sheet for king size, and again, I thought they were 100, but when she rang it up, it was 160. They were 160, but they marked them down to $40 for a Sunday only store, I think. And so that was a good deal. And oh, do I have 10? No, it went back down to 7. There we go. I missed it again, farmer. I had 10. We'll get 10 again. Yeah, for the folks that are watching and also listening on Spotify, we do record this for Spotify for creators at Fireman Rich on Spotify, at Fireman Rich on Spotify. When it gets up to 10 on the Rumble count, I can do a read ad campaign. I get a few extra pennies and stuff like that. There was one Friday when we were troubleshooting my audio here, and farmers said, "Yeah, there's 10." It's like I don't care. I'm more concerned about my audio right now, as far as that goes. Um, and Farmer says my better half likes pennies as well. So apparently, it's the best place to buy Levi jeans. The only thing is, I looked in their tall section and stuff, and they don't have. I got to have at least I think it's a 35 or 36 length. They had some T-shirts here. I was almost going to buy a couple T-shirts. I did buy something though. I did buy something, and we're looking before we're ringing out. The missus says, "Why don't you go look at the shoes and stuff like that? You might want to get a new pair of shoes and stuff." And I said, "I'm not going to find anything here in pennies and stuff like that." Well, I started looking at them, and the only ones that they don't have New Balance there or Nike. I guess they did. I didn't really look, but I'm just looking at them. I'm interested in the Skechers shoes. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry, Jack. You right there? Okay. He's in the window there. The Skechers shoes. So what I did, and I haven't bought anything clothing wise. The last time something I bought or something someone bought something for me from Pennies, clothing wise, was back with my mother and grandmother when I was like 8, 9, 10 years old. Okay, and I don't think was it this Pennies. No, maybe it was 10 or 11 because that's when the mall first in. I picked up this pair of shoes. These are a pair of slip-on Skechers. So let's see. Does it say that? Yeah, the slip-ins. Slip-ins. Oh my God. These are, I couldn't believe it. I tried one on and I'm like, holy crap. These things are like floating on air for God's sake. I think they got a wide toe. They're pretty wide and stuff like that. And, but, uh, the regular play, I guess the regular price for these, was um, was 85 and they marked them down to 65. So I couldn't resist. If they were still at 85, I probably might have bought them, but I don't like spending that much on shoes. But they're right in that sweet spot of like 55 to $65. I'll buy a pair of shoes. And these are sharp. I like these. These are slip-ons. So I got a pitch, and I've been hearing a lot about these shoes. There's football players that do commercials. They love these. Okay, and as far as the slip-ons, so this is my first pair of Skechers slip-ons, and I couldn't believe the first I put them on, and I'm like, I'm walking across, and I go to the missus. I feel like I'm floating on air. And what's the tag on them here? Let's see. Yeah. Oh, okay. They are a wide fit. Okay, they are a wide fit. That's what I figured. And they're air cooled memory foam and out of the box comfort. And I can agree with that because as soon as I put them on, it's like holy crap. Um, Road to trail ready. So they're not a running shoe, but I got a pair of Nike high tops I've had for a number of years and stuff like that. And the missus kept saying, "So you got to get a pair of shoes because they've already." I think I re-glued the tread on them because they're still a good shoe walking around. Not to play basketball on, but I don't even play basketball. But this is my new, and I can't believe they're. I don't think they're waterproof. So these are going to be my nice pair of shoes, I guess. When um, very comfortable. And I got to say, it's my first time trying the Skechers product, and I say double thumbs up. I was impressed. First impression is a lasting impression, so I think it's a good product. I found something I liked, and so that we had a good shopping experience. And we coming out, and we were going to go eat at Five Guys. The missus would have let me, I said, "Oh yeah," but then I said, "Wait a minute, wait a minute." It was Sunday, so we usually have pasta. And when I went shopping last Thursday, I said we got to get some tortellini for Sunday dinner, and we had tortellini last night. It was good. Oh man, love tortellini, and we used to eat that. I used to eat that. We used to eat that a lot over in Italy and stuff like that. So we had tortellini, and it was a pretty good weekend. Pretty good weekend, and the shopping coming home, it was I wasn't missing Five Guys. I said, "Oh, we can go next time," because I had something better, and the tortellini was better as far as that goes. We're still not eating salad any. I would have loved a good salad, but we're not eating lettuce because of this. Because of it's not only Taco Bell now; it's Chipotle. So when we drive into the mall or into the this is up in Johnson City where the Penny's is at the Oakdale Commons, the old mall. Now it's called the Commons. When we go into the parking lot, what's right there on our right is the Chipotle's, and so we're not eating there because they just released that Chipotle's has having an issue with their jalapeno peppers. They're tainted or something like that this weekend. I heard. So you can't even go out and have a decent salad and stuff like that. So it makes me wonder about all these contaminated vegetables that come from Mexico. Do we have somebody playing around with the food stocks there? And Tina says we love tortellini too. Yeah, tortellini is great. I love it. This was the cheeses. The missus doesn't like the meat. I like the meat tortellini, but the cheeses. I think this was just a single cheese. So you have one that's the three cheeses, and that's pretty decent too. But good tomato sauce and stuff like that. You can't beat it. So that was our dinner last night. That I passed up Five Guys because if I would have ate at Five Guys for lunch, I wouldn't have been hungry at dinner time. So I was looking forward to the tortellini and stuff. And what was the other thing we bought at the? I had lunch yesterday. When we got home from the the jar of pickles. We go shopping at Price Chopper here in Owego, and we're getting pickles. And we got the Velasquez and the other one and we got the in store brand dill pickles. Oh my God, are they good? I think we've had them once before, but every once in a while, like maybe once every 4 to 6 months, I get get a jar of pickles, and they have to be dill pickles as far as that goes. And the pickles are almost gone. I've been eating them for lunch now. A couple slices there for lunch there with my sandwich this weekend. So overall, a good weekend, and I do hope you all had a good weekend as well. And but we're starting a new week. We're starting early, which is good. The knock on wood, the broadcast is looks good, stable, and audio sounding good on my end. Where it was a little sketchy Friday, and even YouTube is or um, even Twitch is saying excellent broadcast at 5900 KBS, and Tina is saying yeah, good weekend. Yeah, I think it was a good weekend. It's a good weekend as far as that goes. And I wasn't able to watch the game yesterday, but Manchester City won. We'll get to the score there in the sports bit. But I was talking to one of the games I played this weekend, other than Guild Wars. I was on last night with my good friend over in Scotland, Steve. Wingnut is his handle. And we were playing PUBG Battlegrounds last night, and we had a very good. We almost won a chicken dinner. Our last Steve got hit, Wingnut got hit on the last game, and I went charging. I knew the guy was over there, but it was off to the side, off of my peripheral, and he just took me out. We almost had a chicken dinner. We came in second, and um, it would have been nice. It would have been really our last game. Yeah, we played like 7 games last night, so we had fun playing that. And I'd end up, was it Friday night? Yeah, I think Friday night we played PUBG Battlegrounds too. As far as that goes, we're going to be playing it again sometime this week, and I'm back into playing that. So I got to televise one or broadcast live stream one of them as far as that goes. So, but we are getting our day started here with the morning coffee, and we're starting off with we got the windows open, as you can hear the traffic there. As far as that goes, the traffic that's in the background. The windows are open. Is Jackie in the windows still? No, he's not. Where did he go? Okay, he's out wandering around. Currently, it's 63 degrees Fahrenheit here in upstate New York, the southern tier of upstate New York. That's 17 degrees Celsius. So the weekend, we had the air conditioning on all weekend and most of last week. I think there was 1 or 2 days we turned it off. But summertime is starting to wane. It's starting to get in, we're on the downhill side because the way the sun is, I think when we're sitting down for dinner, this window right here at dinner time, usually the sun is just blaring through it. Now it's a little bit lower, so that means the sun is setting a little bit earlier as far as that goes. And let's see, I forgot to bring up my weather thing. Let me bring up the weather page here, and let's see. So we're going to have variable cloudy clouds and scattered showers and thunderstorms today. We had some thunderstorms over the weekend, some pop-up thunderstorms during the afternoon hours. Storms may contain stormy gusty winds, high of 81 degrees Fahrenheit, so the humidity might be up. Wind southwest at 5 to 10 miles an hour. Chance of rain is 60%, so we might get some pop-ups. And when they say chance of rain, that means there's pop-ups. Sun rose this morning at 6:09. It just rose. It's 10. It's just getting ready to 10. Let's see. This is 3 minutes ago. No, 2 minutes ago. It's currently 6:11 at the tone. Bing! It's 6:11 currently. So that was 2 minutes ago. The sun rose. Is it foggy out there? No, I don't see any fog. I'm not seeing any fog. We've had so far 3 foggy days, so no fog today. So 6:09 a.m. The sun rose here on the southern tier of upstate New York, and the sun will be setting at 8:15 p.m. tonight. 8:15 p.m. So let's see our world times and temperatures as I speak is starting in Honolulu, Hawaii at 12:11 a.m. Just coming into our day today, and 79 degrees Fahrenheit with cloudy skies, a little clearing. Phoenix, Arizona at 3:11 a.m. Clear skies in Phoenix, 88 degrees Fahrenheit. So it's a clear, well, a cooler morning, early morning for them. In the windy city of Chicago, Illinois, at 5:12 a.m. Cloudy skies, 72 degrees Fahrenheit. In the concrete jungle of New York City at 6:12 a.m. It's 6:12 a.m. here in upstate New York, the southern tier of upstate New York. Sunny and clear down in New York, 75 degrees Fahrenheit. Our Jersey girl, Tina, is letting us know down there in central Jersey, 70 degrees for the high or for the low and 90 degrees for the high. Sunny in New Jersey. Might get some pop-up thunderstorms down there, Tina. As far as at 90 degrees. Down in Warner Robins, Georgia, Tony D down there in Robins, Georgia. Warner Robins, Georgia. That's the air base down there. 75 degrees Fahrenheit down there, 93 for the high, 74 mostly clear down there, down south in Georgia. Let's see. Going across the pond, the Atlantic Ocean, to London, UK at 11:13 a.m. Sunny and clear in London, and 73 degrees Fahrenheit. In Milan, Italia at 12:13. You know what I'm going to say, folks. Manja, manja, manja. It's lunchtime in Milan. Sunny and clear, 90 degrees Fahrenheit. It's a hot one in Milan. Beautiful city. Skipping over to Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia at 6:13 p.m. in their evening or early evening, because it's sunny and clear in Kuala Lumpur, 90 degrees Fahrenheit. Over the skies of Tokyo, Japan at 7:13 p.m. in their evening. Cloudy skies in Tokyo, 79 degrees Fahrenheit. And down under on a great continent, great country, and great friends and allies to the United States, Australia is in Melbourne at 8:14 p.m. Cloudy skies, 56 degrees Fahrenheit. And in Sydney at 8:14 p.m., clear skies, 57 degrees Fahrenheit. And those are world times and temperatures as I speak. We do have a thought for today. It's from a great American industrialist and business magnate, and the creator of the assembly line, building those Model Ts, and that's Mr. Henry Ford. Was an industrialist and business magnate. As the founder of the Ford Motor Company, he is credited as a pioneer in making automobiles affordable for the middle class, and that's pretty good right there. His quote and our thought for the day. Go ahead and move over here to it. It goes as follows. It's a pretty good one too. Coming together is a beginning. Keeping together is progress. Working together is success. Three pillars there, Henry Ford. Coming together is a beginning. Keeping together is progress. Working together is success. And what did he mean by that? Well, it basically teamwork happens in three clear steps. They're right there in the quote. Formation, unity, and collaboration. And that's what you have with formation is the coming together is a beginning. The unity is keeping together is progress. And the collaboration is working together is success. So those are some good foundations as far as to be a successful with yourself, your family, community, your work, your fellow workers, as far as that goes. And that's a good thing. And oh, there's Double J's. Double J's is here, coming in from an undisclosed location in the southern hemisphere. And Double J says, "Key word is together." Yes, exactly, exactly. That is the key word. And Tina says, "Good quote." Our good friend Double J's, his home country is India. So over in India, just to backtrack on the world times and temperatures, let's see, Double J's over in India, New Delhi at 3:46 p.m. It thunderstorms in New Delhi, so they're rocking with the thunderstorms. 86 degrees Fahrenheit, and down in Mumbai, it's at 3:46 p.m. It is some cloudy skies with a little clearing in between. 84 degrees Fahrenheit there. So good to see you, Double J's. Hope you had a good weekend. And let's see, you back in there. Okay, Jack is back in the window. He likes the window. It's cat TV for him. Good to see you. And Tina says hi to Double J's, Twitch to Twitch. And we got a good. We finally have a decent national day here. And let's see, monsoons are in full force. Okay, yeah, that's monsoon. It's monsoon season over, so not surprising thunderstorms. I'm a little surprised at Kuala Lumpur being sunny and clear, but that doesn't mean they always have. They're going to have some thunderstorms and stuff like that, as far as that goes. And Double J saying to Tina, "Hello, madam," as far as that goes. So thank you, Double J, so as far as that goes. And yeah, we're back to normal. The YouTube comments are coming in a little delayed here. So there. Okay, let's see. Our national day, let's go to that. We have National Lazy Day. I'm lazy every day. You got to put a boot up my butt there to get me going and stuff. But um, let's see, we have Agent Orange Awareness Day, which you don't hear too much about that this day. But I had an uncle who was over in Vietnam for the United States Air Force, and he worked for security forces. He was exposed to Agent Orange, and it affected his health as far as that goes. So Agent Orange Awareness. There's still people that have effects from that as far as that goes, especially those that served during the Vietnam War era. Um, National Connecticut Day. No, throw that in the trash. We don't do that. National Shapewear Day. Oh, I don't know about that. I like this one. And I know you're going to like this one, Tina. National S'mores Day. Ooh, s'mores. You got the graham crackers, you got the chocolate, you got the marshmallow. And it's a good summer treat to be doing at the campfire or whatever. National S'mores Day on August 10th recognizes the most popular campfire treat. Millions of people, all ages, love the gooey toasted treat. And yes, it is. Yes, good, yum. It is. Um, S'mores consist of marshmallows with a layer of chocolate bar sandwiched between two pieces of graham cracker. The origins of this tasty treat is credited in entrepreneur Alec Barnum. However, the first recorded version of the recipe can be found back in 1927, publication of the Tramping and Trailing with the Girl Scouts. Even though the Girl Scouts were not the first ones to make s'mores, Girl Scout groups described them in their reports as early as 1925. Each recipe uses a name, some more, s'mores. It is unclear when the word s'mores became more common. So there we have it, s'mores. Exactly, double J's. They are mouth watering. Yeah, my mouth. I'm hungry for them. I don't even want to show this picture because this picture will make you go out and get some and start a campfire in your backyard. No, that's a good summer thing to do and stuff like that. Did that a few times with my kids growing up and stuff, and they loved them with the campfire we had out back here and stuff. Okay, let's see. Tomorrow is the every other Tuesday, the first other Tuesday for August, and we'll be doing the Mixcloud broadcast over there at mixcloud.com/ Richard M. Roberts, where I present 8 songs of rock and roll nature on Mixcloud. Mixcloud's a great platform. If you go over on Mixcloud / I'm Richard M. Roberts. I have another channel. The link of the other channel is in the side notes there of links. Yeah, that one. My original one is just Rich Roberts, but this newer one, I can only maintain 10 broadcasts. They don't. Then I have to archive it. But I didn't want to. I don't want to archive. I have over 200 broadcasts over on the other one. I've been on this platform for a while, and I do have one. I got a couple songs. There's a couple songs I've listened to over the weekend, so I already got my list started as far as that goes. So check that out. And let's see, been on for 30, 40 minutes. So it looks like it's time for 100 years ago. And let's see, you know what? We're going to go ahead and, no, we'll just play Fridays 100 years ago. Now yeah, I only got set it up for one. So we're just going to do 100 years ago. Let's see, what's this? This page has to go over here. Let's go ahead and set that up for 100 years ago here with Roger Luther. And yeah, on the Saturday, what's the name of that new Saturday look at things? I did do the Wednesday 100 years ago, so that's on that broadcast. And there we looked at some web pages also. So I sort of took the format of the morning coffee there and stuff. But 100 years ago, as of August 7th, which was Friday, we'll go ahead and show this one and bring it up on the stage. There's the young lady there. And let me see something. Let me remove that. I gotta go to this page here and then bring it up on that page. Okay. Bring it over here. And let's go ahead and maximize it. And this is as of Friday, August 7th, 1926, we're looking at, folks. So we'll give this a listen. Here we go.
Tonight, we're taking a look back into Broome County's archives. Delivering that news for us now is Broome County historian Roger Luther, and it's brought to you by AVRE. Take a look.
100 years ago today, the 56th annual Broome County Agricultural Society Fair opens next Tuesday at Whitney Point and will continue until Saturday. The city of Binghamton transferred ownership of its city market building on Susquehanna Street back to George F. Johnson for use by the Endicott Johnson Corporation. George F. Johnson Appreciation Day will be observed at a baseball game at Johnson Field on August 18th. And finally, the 30th annual camp meeting of the Reformed Methodist Camp Association opened last night at Lily Lake. This is the oldest camp meeting in the state and was founded in 1896. And that was the news, August 7th, 1926.
Okay, not too exciting of a day, basically, as far as that goes. Let's see, we had the 30th annual camping meeting. I wondered if they had s'mores at the campsite in 1926. G.F. Johnson. Now, one of the things, when we went to the Oakdale Commons yesterday, we went through Johnson City on 17C, and we got lost a little. We went all the way up to Binghamton before we realized we were heading past the mall and stuff like that. Yeah, sorry to say, no. Oh, hey, there's Lud. Good morning. Lud is here. Jim, good morning, sir. Hope you had a good weekend, you and your missus. Looking forward to our chess game tonight. This is Lud is he's my neighbor down the road that we play chess. He kicked my ass last week. Actually, I kicked my own ass. Good to see you, Jim. Hope and we'll be talking with you there. And Jim saying good morning to all on the Rumble. And Double J's there said no thieving, boys. All are civil. Yeah, it looks like a pretty decent, decent day there as far as 100 years ago. And Farmer saying hi to Lud, who is Jim on my, who's my neighbor there. He's up this early and I'm sure he's got the coffee. Him and his missus. So raise my cup to you, Jim, and a great guy to be associated with. He makes me a better chess player. That's just and Double J's is saying good morning from his undisclosed location. Good morning to you, Jim. He says to Rich's neighbor. Good to have you on. Let's see. Continue what the 100 years ago. Yeah, let's see. We drove through Johnson City yesterday, and we went right by the turnoff to where we had to go to the mall. We forgot. We just stayed on 17, and we had a piece here on the broadcast, morning coffee, about the arches in Johnson City, the rebuilding one. I actually drove by that. I'm saying, oh, there it is. That's the border between Johnson City and Binghamton. As soon as you get on the other side, it's like, oh, okay, we're in Binghamton. What the hell? We missed the turnoff. We decided to take the side road. But George F. Johnson Appreciation Day was observed in the baseball game at Johnson Field there. George F. Johnson, can't speak enough. I would have loved to meet this guy and even work for this guy. City of Binghamton transferred ownership of the city market building on Susquehanna Heights to George F. Johnson for use of the Endicott Johnson Corporation. That's Endicott Johnson Shoes. And then 100 years ago, the 56th annual Broome County Agricultural Social Fair opens today. Of course, they ended the fair here a week or so ago, and they had the Speedy Fest. We may get some video on the Speedy Fest this weekend. And let's see, the Tioga County Fair opens up, I think, this week. as far as that goes. I think it's they're all prepped for it and stuff. So there we have it for 100 years ago. And Tina saying good morning to you, Jim, on the Twitch to the Rumble. And thank you, Tina. And in other history, it was 90 years ago today, track and field star Jesse Owens, a great American, won his 4th gold medal at the Berlin Olympics. A first for any American athlete. Owens was cheered enthusiastic by 110,000 people in Berlin's Olympic Stadium, and that probably pissed off Hitler, which is good. And later, ordinary Germans sought his autograph when they saw the world record holder in the streets. He was a very good athlete. Henry David Thoreau published the Walden, which expresses his experience living near Walden Pond in Massachusetts. And let's see, in 1940, that was 1854. In 1944, Smokey the Bear was introduced in an ad campaign for the forest fire prevention in the United States, wearing a ranger hat and saying, "Only you can prevent forest fires." And let's see, we got that. Over on the AP side. Let's see, just to finish up the history for the day. Let's see. In 1792, during the French Revolution, mobs in Paris attacked the Tuileries, the palace where King Louis the 16th resided. The king was later arrested, put on trial, and executed. Those French people were pretty harsh back in the day. They're having their issues right now and stuff like that. It's just like, just with all they had, was that Spain, but they go into all the people coming from Africa going to Spain because of the all the crap that's going on in Africa. 1821, Missouri becomes the 21st state admitted into the Union. Okay. And it was on this day in 1945, a day after the atomic bombing of Nagasaki, which was the second atomic bomb that the United States dropped on Imperial Japan. Imperial Japan convenes its willingness to surrender, provided the status of the Emperor Hirohito remained unchanged. They didn't want him, so that was the concession, but they did surrender unconditionally. The Allies' response the next day, saying they would determine the Emperor's future status. And history will show that it was the Emperor that I think he wanted us to, or wanted Japan to surrender. It's just when it came down to after the first bomb, and then we took the second one, the Emperor just said, that's it. And they had the military, they were very, very strict with the Emperor and stuff like that. So, or they really respected him and stuff like that. Let's see, on this day in, let's see, 1993, Ruth Bader Ginsburg was sworn in as the second female justice of the United States Supreme Court, serving until her death in September 2020. And even though she was nominated and picked by a Democratic president, I think, I'm not sure. She was a good justice. I liked her. I think she was fair, even though maybe I might not have agreed with the thing, but she was a good Supreme Court justice, I believe, in my opinion. And that's it for history as far as that goes on this day. In sports, we do have some sports. Let's see. We had some Major League Baseball action going on this weekend. Let's see. Friday, the Mets beat the Pirates 6-4. Okay, Mets. And Yankees beat the Braves 3-2. That's good. So that was a good start Friday there for the two New York teams. Yankees ended up winning again Saturday 5-4. They got to win because they're in contention for the wild card getting down to the playoffs here. And the boys of summer. Didn't baseball season just start? Let's see. Mets on Saturday, they lost to the Pirates 9-0. That's not good. Yesterday, Mets and Pirates. Mets came back with 11-1, trouncing the Pirates Sunday. And Yankees and Braves, they ended up to squeak one out 2-1 yesterday over the Atlanta Braves. What do we got here? What's this? Okay, it's resetting. Okay, and let's see. Today, Mets will be playing the Braves. The Braves moved from playing the Yankees to playing the Mets. They play tonight at 7:15. Yankees are off today, and tomorrow we've got the Yankees and Mariners starting tomorrow night at 7:05, and Mets and Braves tomorrow at 7:15. There was some NFL action. We didn't talk about it Friday because we didn't have a broadcast. What's going on here? Well, my broadcasters aren't. I gotta make them play catch up here. Okay, where's the? Let's go ahead and put. Let's share that one. Go back to the baseball. Where's the baseball? Here's the no, we did the baseball. We had some NFL action last Thursday, the start of the NFL preseason. Carolina Panthers won against the Arizona Cardinals, 33-6, and Cardinals were winning. There was 2 seconds left, and Carolina, the last minute and 50 seconds, they were doing a 2-minute drill. They were able to punch it in. The quarterback they have that they picked up that played for Georgia, he's a good quarterback. Very good. Both teams played great. So football is back. And with that note, I'm going to have to mention that, what do we got here? Didn't want that yet. Did not want that yet. I'm sorry. I had it off on another screen. What is it? Tony D will be, I think, probably starting next Sunday. He's bringing back the Belt Kings Fantasy Football, so give him a plug and a shout out to check out Tony D. I think he starts. I'm not sure what time he starts. Are you still there, Tony? What time do you start your show on Sundays? And Lud goes, New York baseball. Yeah, go New York baseball. They had a good weekend. Of course, the Mets. Now, Jim is a Met fan. He showed me something that from the archives of the New York Mets, and Jim grew up there down in New York City, so he's a Met fan, and he met a couple Mets, which I was impressed. Some old G Mets, as we would say. I don't know if Tony's still there, but he's going to be doing Belt Kings Fantasy Football. He's cranking that back up. I've been on it for the last couple of years. I'm taking a pause from it, or taking a break from it. I say, take a pause. That means, I don't know. Tony and the boys use that a lot. And yeah, Jim, and Tina, Jim, just to let you know, Tina's a Met fan too. She likes the Mets. I like the Mets too. I like the Yankees too also, but my as far as that goes. Hey, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Okay. Good morning. I'm going to just say Pam. Good morning, Pam. I know this person. Good to see you on the Rumble. Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a good weekend. And I know you're drinking the coffee there. Good morning. Glad to see both of you up. It's always good when you have your neighbors looking at you, watching you. Let's see. I lost my train of thought now. The football. But Belt Kings Fantasy Football, Tony will be bringing that back on Sundays. I think it starts at 9:30, or is it 10:30? Maybe it's 10:30. Yeah, I think it's 10:30. But I'm taking a break from it. I'll probably be there in the chatters box as far as that goes, causing some havoc and stuff. But I'm taking a pause from it. I guess I'm not feeling being the analyst. And, I'm a Buffalo Bills fan. everybody knows that. If you've been on here for a while, you know that I do like the Buffalo Bills. Like the New York Giants. I'm excited about the New York Giants this year. And I'm going to talk about football. Talk as far as how I feel about it, I'll talk about it here and stuff like that. But Tony has a good panel on his broadcast on Sunday, so I ask you to support him and check out his broadcast there on Sundays, Belt Kings Fantasy Football. And I'm not sure he's going to be doing it during the I'll keep tabs on it as far as that goes. And but if anything, give Tony a follow there, Tony D. And but I'm excited about the football season coming up. Buffalo Bills have a new stadium, which it looks pretty good. It looks really good. The other football, which is start cranking up, is over there in on the soccer side. They call it football over there in Europe. But Manchester City Football Club had a club, one of the club friendly matches there against Atletico Madrid, and they won 3-0. Mamamouche, he's from Egypt, got 2 goals, and the other player, what was his name? Noria. He got one at the 90-minute mark, and that wasn't televised. Well, you couldn't find. I guess if you had a sign into the Manchester City Football Club webpage, you could have seen it, but. Wingnut Steve there, he was telling me that he should have told me that was on the webpage and stuff, but they have a game next Sunday. It's the 16th. It's a cup. It's sort of like preseason, but this match matters because there's a cup. I forget. They're playing Ansel. So that's going to be on TNT. So I'm looking forward to watching that, especially after just getting addicted to the soccer, football, if you will, over there in for the World Cup. I mean, I've been watching some great soccer play here in the United States during the World Cup, so I'm looking forward to a very good, successful season for Manchester City Football Club. So there's our sports. And let's see, where are we at on time-wise? We're coming up on 58 minutes, so we're right at 1 hour. We started early at 6:40, so we're going to be, Tina, you're going to be hanging around a little bit here before you go see Al. So I'm going to go ahead and take a break. And let's see, where am I at? Oh, okay, we got to go to the break window. There's the break window. And we'll get this cranking up here. And I got to go refresh. I got to refresh my coffee. I'm not sucking down my coffee here, so I'm going to go ahead and just top it off here and stuff like that. So I'm going to be let's see, who's this? Oh, let's see. Man City lost their coach and soon their midfielder. And this is from Stray. Oh, first time chatter, Stray Strayson. Not sure about this coming season. Well, one could only hope there, Stray. They lost the coach. He left. He's I think he's talking it over with my good friend Wingnut. He's a diehard Manchester City fan. I would love to see Pepe. I think it's Pepe. Stay there, but we'll have to see. I think the new coach. He's familiar. He's been with the team before. And we'll see what happens. You never know when the season starts, as far as that goes. So good to have you here. And first time chatter, Strayson. Okay, Strayson there. And Tina says okay for the break. So I'm going to go ahead and take a break, folks. I'll be back in a couple minutes. Just hang loose, and we will be right back in a couple minutes. Okay, we're back. We're back here on the Monday morning coffee for 08.10.2026. And let me bring up our next, there we go. And I'm Rich Roberts, Fireman Rich here on the Rumble, at Fireman Rich over there on X, as well as all those other fine social media platforms. Just check the links in the particular platforms you're on, or else just Google at Fireman Rich on Google. And you'll see where else I'm at. Got my second cup of coffee. And I noticed we're up to 14. We're at 13 right now, so we'll be doing a read ad campaign here. Let's see, how do we do this again? Oh, we got a new one here. Let's try this one. I noticed it, so that's why you don't see the blab owl, so I can bring this up. We're going to go ahead and do this one. This is from Chicago Steak Company. I think offer match. Let's see. Can we do that one? Let's try it again. Okay, there it is. There's Chicago Steak Factory. Where it's not a holiday, so let's see what the folks at Chicago Steak Factory are doing here. That's today's sponsor. Thank you for sponsoring Chicago Steak Companies. Thank you for providing the read ad campaigns here for at Rumble. But today's sponsor is Chicago Steak Company, and if you care about what goes on the grill, and we still have some days of summer left, so you can still go out there and grill the burgers, the hot dogs. But man, you get a steak from this place, you know you got premium steak, and that means you care about the grilling, and it all comes down that this one makes sense. Use the code SAVOR SAVOR for their summer steak offer. So this is a summer steak offer for Chicago steaks, and these are not random grocery store steaks, folks. These are premium grilling steaks. So Chicago Steak Company ages select cuts from tenderness, hand cuts them and ships them packaged cold. And with this tape, some people say, how can you do that? We've got technology, folks. And Chicago Steak Company is doing it. Do it so dinner is already a lot closer to the steakhouse quality before the grill is even lit, and when you have these steaks in the freezer. The Savor page includes USD Prime Filet Mignon, Chicago's bestseller, and the ultimate gift assortment on order for $179 or more. They add 4 premium boneless pate stripped steaks. I never heard of that. 6 apple pastries. You get dessert also. Let's see, free shipping and a $25 account credit after shipping. Good for 6 months. And the link is right there in the description down there. And make sure you use the code there, SAVOR, SAVOR. That's mychicagostate.com. Okay, you got that? It's right there, folks. mychicagostate.com. And you probably won't be disappointed, because these are premium steaks, and I've heard a lot about them, and do appreciate the opportunity to present it here. I think they had one for, what was the last holiday we had? It was Father's Day. We had a Father's Day ad, and I guess you got an apron here. This one for the summer specialty for Chicago Steak Company, you get pastries. You get apple pastries. So You grill them up, and man, I bet you I could smell them. I could smell them grilling right now. We still have some summer left, so get it on with your Chicago steak steak company right there. mychicagosteak.com using the code SAVER for and shipping is free. You get $25 credit. So there we go. Thank you again, Chicago Steak Company. The QR code's right there too, just to mention that. And we do appreciate it. And thank you very much. And thank you, Rumble, for allowing me to do this read ad campaign. Appreciate that. And that completes one. That's a pretty good deal. Good deal as far as that goes. And we do appreciate them. And let's see, we're still around 20 minutes. Well, wow, we went up to 15. There's some people that like Chicago Steak Company right there. We got 15 on Rumble, 1 person on local, 2 people on Twitch, 4 people on over there on the YouTube, and on X Live we have 7 people. God, when are they going to have X Live hooked up to the? I say 7. I have it open in a tab, so I got to look at it. But Rumble, it'd be nice to have that number right up in here. Okay. Show the people over there on X Live some love and get the number up there. It's seven folks. So, but we have 14 on Rumble. Let's see, it's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 19, 20, 21. So it doesn't, you add 7 to that 21. We have 29 people. 29 people on a Monday? Holy criminy. Thank you, folks. Greatly appreciate it. You guys rock. And I enjoy, that's a new one. We usually stuck with Rumble Wallet or Rumble Supreme or Premium and stuff like that. So we did the commercial. That's a good deal. And let's see. And Jim there, my neighbor, he says, we love steak. Yeah. We had steak Friday. Was it Friday we had steak? I think Friday we had steak. It wasn't Chicago. That Chicago steak. The Chicago Steak Company steaks would have been better. And Farmer says, nice steak is always good. Oh, yeah, especially during summer. Hey, there's Gen X. Good morning, Gen X. Glad to see you. Good to be here. Have you here. Hope you had a good weekend. And good morning. Good morning. Glad to see you, Gen X. And so that's thank you again, Rumble. We're Rumble folks, you guys are great, man. You're showing me the love. Appreciate it. I appreciate it. Must be the new stream pick, which says morning coffee with me, Fireman Rich. I'm just having fun. Thank you very much, guys. You're giving a great start to my Monday right here. So, okay, we're going to be doing some web pages here. See what's going on this weekend. I have no affiliation with any of these web pages. We already had one where we had Roger Luther there on Fox 40, and these local. You got Fox 40, you got WEBO here in Owego, you got WBNG Channel 12 in Binghamton, Channel 34, WENY that's out there in Elmira, and some other ones, KGB, Penny Saver, and Spectrum. I'm a consumer of their news, and I present it here for information only to give you guys an idea what it looks like here in the southern tier of upstate New York. So full disclosure, I have no affiliation with any of these news organizations, but we do consume their news. Let's see. Fox 40 doesn't have anything on the Speedy Fest. Let's see. We did that one Saturday, and the ones I did, I showed some video on Saturday. There was a good one on Southern Tier Artist Paints a Live Portrait of Broome County historian Roger Luther. He's the one that does the Fox or the 100 years ago, and I'm not gonna replay that one. Let's see. Yeah, there's nothing on. Let's just double check here just to make sure. Yeah, we had the oxen. There's the yaks. We did that one on Saturday, I think. And No. Oh, here's the Speedy Fest right here. Okay, here we go. 2026 Speedy Fest draws tens of thousands at Oceanagle Park. Let's give this one a listen here. As far as that goes, let's go ahead and get it set up. I thought they would have it. Speedy Fest is pretty popular, folks. Speedy Fest. I've yet to go to one because there's too many people. There's too many people to begin with. So here we go. This one, 2026 Speedy Fest, tens of thousands. They had a lot of people up there. The weather wasn't really cooperating, but let's give this one a listen. Here we go.
Tens of thousands of people flocked to Otsiningo Park this weekend for one of the biggest summer events of the region. Speedy Fest was back in full force, bringing food, live entertainment, and plenty of Speedies. I was at the event to find out what keeps people coming back year after year. The smell of grilled meat, the buzz of a busy festival, and people from across the region coming together, it can only mean one thing. Speedy Fest is back in Binghamton.
I always like to say it's the most wonderful time of the year. It's when we see folks coming back, making the pilgrimage back to Binghamton.
For local vendors, the festival is more than just a busy weekend. It's a chance to showcase their food and connect with the community.
Folks that come back year after year, we get to know them, we get to know their stories, what their reason is for coming to Speedy Fest, I'll say, why they love it.
And for many festival goers, it's a tradition.
We come down for the car show too. It's a really nice car show that they put on, and we just love the atmosphere. We love all the vendors that they have.
Whether they're here for the food, the music, or the balloons filling the sky, organizers say there is something for everybody.
There's about 180 vendors in the park. Balloons flying. Last night's concert was the biggest concert we've ever had with Brett Young. We had about 8,000 people there. Put on the most amazing show we've ever had at Speedy Fest.
And of course, no trip to Speedy Fest would be complete without trying the festival's namesake. With around 60,000 people passing through the festival this year, the tradition of the Speedy is showing no signs of slowing down.
Will you guys be back again next year?
Oh, most definitely, for sure. Right, Mary? We love the Speedies Fest. Yeah.
And there's a father with his daughter enjoying the Speedy Fest up there in Oceanagle Park, just outside Binghamton. They're on up by the Broome Community SUNY Broome Community College there, and looks like they had a good day there. There was some storms that came through, and so those Speedies, man, they look good. Oh my God, they look good. And that's what it's all about. That's the Speedies. That's the Speedies meat there. They marinated salamanders, Speedy sauce. You got Lupo's. You got State Farm. The guy that was there for salamanders, I think he's the guy that sold me my Speedy sandwich when I was at the Strawberry Festival here in Owego. That's the guy I got my Speedy sandwich for me and my the missus there last month there. So they're good. Those are the three best Speedy sauces and stuff like that. And it's something. It's for those people to try and explain. Speedies is a skewered meat, marinated, and you put it on a slice of Italian bread. And it started back in Sharky's Bar and Grill in Owego back in the 1930s, 1920s, 30s. And it just spurred on. It's sort of like our version of the chicken wings there that they have up in Buffalo. That's where the chicken wings started, was up in Buffalo, New York. So the Speedies, they haven't made national wise because people that come here and we're going to make some Speedy sandwich. What are Speedies? And when you take a bite of you can have lamb, you can have beef, you can have chicken, you can have pork, and it's just a delicious. You got to, there's different sauces and stuff to marinate the meat in. The missus she makes her own, and it's great. But those three, Lupo's is probably, I think Lupo's and State Farm are my two favorites. We don't really use the salamanders there, but that's still, I've had it, at the Strawberry Festival. It's good. So looked like And they show the air balloons there. They fly them up. I think they have 10 of them flying up in the air and stuff. And so that was on Fox 40. So thank you, Fox 40. Again, no affiliation with Fox 40. Full disclosure. Okay, let's see. Let's go to WEBO. What do we have on WEBO? Anything? And they talk about the Speedy Fest and that, but so there's nothing going on there. Let's keep the WEBO. They might be going live here. Well, no, they might go early here. We'll see. We'll check it out here. Let's see. What do we got? And got some likes over there on X. And let's see. Nothing on WEBO. Let's check out WNBF News Radio. Let's see what we got here. They still have the new lawn law takes effect. I talked about that Saturday on the what's that show? I can't even remember the show I did say. A Saturday look at things there. And let's see what do we got. There's nothing there. Let's check Bob Joseph's. See if he has anything up on the weekend here. Bob Joseph on WNBF. WNBF. Bob Joseph. Just to check. He's worth the check because he has some good things here. Let's see. They had a shooting in John. Where's this at? In Binghamton. Oh, we're not going to do that. No. Let's see. Turn to Bun Hill. No, massive demolition garage. No, nothing really worth bringing up and stuff like that. So, but we check anywhere for Bob Joseph. Let's go to WBNG and let's see if they got something on the Speedy Fest. They don't? What the heck? What's going on there, folks? Let's see. Let's check the local. Let's see. Let's go back and check this out. They don't have anything on the Speedy Fest. Oh my God, that's what's going on there, WBNG. That's one of the biggest events in the frickin' area. Oh, here we go. Elevated views of hot air balloons. This was August 5th. That's last Wednesday. I don't think we showed. Did we show this one? No, that's last week. We're not going to show that one. That's over. That's August. That's last Wednesday. But they don't have anything updated. Okay, here's something. The Waterman Conservation Education Center. Oh, this is a good one because this used to be the Waterman, and this, I guess they're showing the, they got a donation. Let's see, how come that's not coming up? Oh, we don't. Okay, there's a volume. The Waterman Conservation in Appalachian, New York. I grew up in Appalachian, and I knew Mr. Waterman and Mrs. Waterman. They were my neighbors there in Appalachian, and he was a farmer there in Appalachian, and his property up on the back hill, that was our playground when I was a kid. So, but the Water Conservation Education Center received a $30,000 donation from Adam Weissman. Weissman, he owns the metal shredding place here in Owego, and I think he has a couple other places around the state. And he is very charitable. And let's go ahead and bring this up here and give this a listen. So it talks about something that. I knew Mr. Waterman. He was a good man. We used to chase us off his cornfield when we were going up to the wooded area of his property there to camp. He would allow us to camp and stuff. And growing up, the girls, my sisters and her girlfriends and stuff like that, the girls on the street there were there. Mrs. Waterman, they go over to her house every couple times during the summer and they bake cookies as far as that goes. So remember the Watermans very well, and they took the property and they turned it into a conservation center. So he was a good man in Appalachian, New York. So let's give this a listen.
Weitzman is donating.
And let's see, do I have that up? Yeah, okay, we do have it up. Okay, so let's go ahead and start this again. Here we go.
Adam Weitzman is donating $30,000 to the Waterman Conservation Education Center to support its growing summer camp. The money comes as the program prepares for its biggest season since 2018. More than 100 children are expected at the 5-week camp in 2026 here. Waterman says that the donation will help fix a leaking roof, hire more staff, and add cooling to keep kids safe during the extreme summer heat. The camp is free for eligible town of Owego residents and also serves nearby communities, providing a low-cost option for childcare and outdoor activity.
So, I think that's they took the property down on the Susquehanna River. I think that's down on the island there, because there's two areas for the Waterman Conservation Center. But it's a wooded area. It's very nice, very pleasant. It's a good place to go there. I need to do an on-the-spot remote from there and stuff like that. So. There we go. Okay, Jim. We'll see you later. Have a great day. Jim is leaving us. My neighbor. He's signing off. He says, "Have a great day to all." Have to sign off for now. Okay, Jim. We'll see you tonight. Where you kick my ass again on chess. No, we have fun. I get frustrated with myself, and Jim brings out a very good game. A very good chess player. I get frustrated because I know I should play better and stuff like that. And I really enjoy playing because he is a damn good chess player. We have some good chess games. We'll see you tonight, Jim. Thanks for being here. Okay, so that's the Waterman Conservation Center. And let's see what else we got here. Let's see. Over in Unadilla, MX prepares to host the 40th Unadilla National Motocross event over New Berlin, New York. Is there a video? Yeah, there's a video for this. So let's go ahead and show this. Let's see if we can bring this up. Okay, this looks like it's taking place during the when was the date of this? This was dated August 9th. So, that was yesterday. Okay, so let's give this. Oh, they must be having a fair in Unadilla. Let's go ahead and bring this back up on the. This is from WBNG, and this Unadilla is it's in the southern tier of upstate New York. So let's give this one a listen here. There's Scott.
Well, Speedy Fest isn't just about launching hot air balloons or firing up those grills. For one family, it's about bringing people together to honor the legacy of two loved ones. We're going to send it out to our Daniel Kern, who has more details about this year's annual Kelly LeBar 5K. Daniel.
The Binghamton Rotary Speedy Fest car show.
Well, that's right, Scott and Gabby. The 29th annual LeBar Run and Walk will be held at Otsiningo Park on Sunday at 9:30, and the Kobe's Kids Run will be held after that at 10:30.
On Speedy Fest News by
For former Southern Tier native Kelly LeBar, running was everything.
Her first 5K was actually the Dick's Value of Life 5K at the old Dick's down in Vestal on, I believe, Front Street there. So that was her first 5K. Then she just started running more and more. She qualified for the Boston Marathon.
But after a cardiac arrhythmia cut her life short at age 25 in 1997, the LeBar family knew something had to be done to keep her memory alive.
There was just a lot of conversation around that we needed to have a 5K in memory of my sister. So we went to work right after that, several of us in the area, along with the Triple Cities Runners Club, and that's when we started the Kelly LeBar 5K.
The first annual Kelly LeBar 5K was held later that same year at the Grippen Ice Rink. Kelly's brother Byron ran the race amongst thousands of others.
When I walked over the registration area, we ran out of race bib numbers, and people were just coming up and handing money over to donate because they wanted to be a part of the first annual Kelly LeBar 5K.
Byron now serves as the co-race director for the annual event that is now held at Speedy Fest. One memory that will always stand out for him is taking home the gold in 2005.
Out of thousands of races I've competed in, personal bests, whatever they might be, there's nothing ever like crossing the finish line at my sister's race in first place.
After 29 years, this Sunday's race holds extra meaning. Kelly and Byron's father, Gene, died last year at age 78. Byron says his dad played an essential role in putting the event together each year.
Here we are, seeing so many things that he did on the side of communication, getting things put together and everything, that we're seeing how much we miss him being here this moment outside, or just missing his spirit and him being here, of the things that he did for us.
After Gene's death, the family started the LeBar Foundation, which aims to raise awareness around heart health.
So we're going to have a lot of awareness around cardiac issues, cardiac events, speaking to families to educate about people in our families that might have cardiac issues and cardiac events. So a lot of health and awareness around that.
The LeBar family moved to St. Petersburg, Florida more than a decade ago and makes the drive up to Binghamton each summer. Byron says the local community helps heal their hearts.
Everyone's so gracious, and you literally feel like you were just here 2 weeks ago, because you pick up old conversations. So most importantly for me, the emptiness of my sister is built back by family, friends, and community.
Now a link to register to this year's 5K can be found on our website, WBNG.com. Sign-ups are accepted leading up to the race, including on race day.
Okay, that wasn't about the motocross. It was an event that took place this weekend up there at the Speedy Fest, and you got to look at the Speedy Fest grounds here, the 29th annual Kelly LeBar 5K, and brother remembering her sister, other family members and stuff on this race there. As far as 5K, that's about 3 miles, I believe, a 3-mile race, and so that's pretty decent. I don't know what happened with the what was that entitled? That was entitled I guess they got their video mixed up on WEB or WNB or WBNG as far as that goes. So that's not. Oh, let's see, what else do we got? Anything else on WBNG? Kelly, I wonder. Let me see something. Okay, they have.
You love your special car,
they have an article,
whether it's.
But what happened to? Let's see. Let me try this one again. No, they got them mixed up. Let me go ahead and throw this in the search thing. See if that comes up with the actual video. Let me see. We'll just try that real quick here. No, they got their video mixed up. You got freaking WBNG there. They got it all mixed up as far as that goes. So let me try it on this one. No, they don't have it in there. They got it tied to a different thing. So okay, that's WBNG. Let's go on the Whale. Let's see what he got on the Whale. They got about the shots fired in Binghamton. Nothing really going on. And they still got the... no, nothing on the Whale. WAAL. Channel 34. Let's see Channel 34. And local celebrates participation in Speedy Fest. Let's go ahead and is there a video on this? Yep, there's a video. So let's go ahead and show this. This is on Channel 34 on the Speedy Fest. Get our Speedy Fest going on here. Willie Billy Silly, good morning. Good morning to you. Glad to have you here. Hope you had a great weekend. Willie Billy Silly watches me on Lotro once in a while, lurking in the background. No, lurk away, Billy Silly. Glad to have you here, and thank you for your viewership. Because I say that, really, you guys you take a little bit of your time to watch this knucklehead as far as that goes. So let's see, Channel 34. Let's bring that. Is that up? Channel 34. We'll add that to the stage. And this is another one about the Speedy Festival. And I'm showing this, no affiliation with it. I'm showing these news clips here of the local area events for information only, to show you an idea of what it's like here in the southern tier of upstate New York. Here's another one on Channel 34 out of Binghamton. Celebrates where locals celebrate to participate in Speedy Fest Dunk Tank, one of the events. Let's go ahead and bring this up.
Popular new attraction at Speedy Fest allows you to give some notable Greater Binghamton residents a bath. The McGuire Foundation Dunking Booth is back for its second year. Operated by the McGuire Automotive Group, the dunking booth charges $5 for 3 balls for a chance to drop a local celebrity into the tank. This year, Speedy Fest launched a challenge in which those who accepted a shift in the booth had the opportunity to challenge another. Among those participating this year, Broome County Executive Jason Garner, Chenango Valley Superintendent Larry Dake, and Chenango Fork Super Tom Burkhart, plus members of the local media, including our own Jim Emke, Bruce Juno, and Alyssa Crosby. The Chief Operating Officer at McGuire, Frank Vanderpool, says the dunk tank offers good, old-fashioned, clean fun.
Looking back at our youth and when you used to go to the carnivals and the fairs and whatnot, and just kind of thought it would be a fun, kind of a low-cost item. Matter of fact, we just did one this past weekend. We had a Jeeps at the Beach rally up at Sylvan Beach, and we raised several $1,000s actually just by a Dunkin' booth.
Vanderpool says McGuire is in the process of designing its own dunking booth that it will take to community events. He says the McGuire Foundation makes grants to local charities across its footprint, addressing issues related to children, education, homelessness, and animal care. McGuire Automotive Group is also a sponsor of the Speedy Fest car show and will have new cars on display throughout the weekend.
So there's another perspective. There's a little bit of look at the car show at the Speedy Fest, and I wonder if that's in a hot air balloon raising up. And a lot of charitable things go on during this festival and stuff like that. You had the 5K race there. You got the dunk tank. I would have loved to throw a couple at the current mayor. Let's sink the mayor. That'd be something. Dunk the mayor that's in there in Binghamton. So, but a lot of charitable contributions, and it really has an impact here in the southern tier, the community of the southern tier of upstate New York. So that's on Channel 34. That was a good one right there. Let's see. Local news. And that was Jim Ermick, one of the broadcasters there from Channel 34. Let's see. What else do we got? Anything? No, that's it for that. Let's see. And let's check WENY. What do we have on WENY? Twin Tiers fair season continues in Tioga and Steuben. Okay, this is it's fair season during the summer, and we do have fairs. This is they're going to highlight the Tioga County and Steuben County county fairs. Of course, there's events like the Speedy Fest, and as far as that goes. And so let's bring this up on the stage. And this is from WENY, which is out of Elmira. Again, no affiliation with it. There's a Ferris wheel at the Tioga County and Steuben. Steuben is the next county to the west of Tioga County. So let's go ahead and give this one a watch and listen. Okay, is it going to play?
Well, fair season continues across the region with the Tioga County Fair return to Owego this week. The summer tradition runs Tuesday through Saturday with rides, entertainment, livestock shows, youth competitions, and of course, plenty of classic fair food. Opening day is tomorrow, Tuesday, August 11th, and it is free for Agricultural Day with goat and sheep shows, live entertainment, and square dancing. Then throughout the week, fairgoers can check out the Midway, demolition derbies, a rodeo, tractor pulls, and much more. The Tioga County Fair runs from August 11th through the 15th at the fairgrounds in Owego. But there's more. There's another Twin Tiers Fair getting ready to open its gates. The 207th Steuben County Fair returns to Bath August 17th through the 23rd with rides on the Midway, fair food, exhibits, and plenty of entertainment. Those grandstands will be quite busy with harness racing, demolition derbies, a rodeo, monster trucks, and truck and tractor pulls. That's across the whole week. And this fair comes with plenty of history. The Steuben County Fair calls itself the oldest continually running fair in the country.
So there we have it. Two fairs that are going to be cranking up this week, the Tioga County Fair, as well as the Steuben County, next county over. And they highlight, these fairs, they highlight the agricultural also in the area and stuff like that. You saw the pens of the pigs and stuff. They got the cows there. And you got the Midway with the, you can get your fried Twinkie, deep fried Twinkie if you want, and kettle corn and all that. And They probably, because it's here in upstate New York, they probably have Lupos there, salamanders, and for speedies and stuff like that. So it's a good thing. And something in my eye here. Okay. All right. I've just noticed we still have the Blab icon off. Let me check to see. I think we can do another ad here. Is it time? Yeah, I guess we can. Let's see. Let's see what we're going to do here next. What do we got? Let's do a refresh here. It's been 20 minutes. Let's go ahead and do another read ad campaign. And let's go ahead and let's do Rumble Premium. Rumble Premium. I am thinking about doing this. Oh, let's see. Let me see what this one is. Rumble Wallet. Can we do Rumble Wallet? No, we'll do Rumble Premium. We haven't done Rumble Premium. We've done Rumble Wallet, but I want to say thank you for. Let's see if we can bring this up though. Let's see, coming up. Okay, there it goes. Okay, first of all, thank you, Rumble viewers, for allowing me to do this read ad campaign here on Rumble, and thank you, Rumble, for providing this for the live streamers to earn a little extra few pennies there, I guess, extra monetary. And this is one of the features on Rumble that no other platform has, read ad campaigns. But this one in particular is for Rumble. There's a QR code for it. It's Rumble Premium. Lock in Rumble Premium at our low price ever, just $69 a year. I'm really considering this. $69 a year, but I'm still paying for that blue check mark. So for life during the summer sale, US only. Okay, sorry about you folks overseas. But you probably noticed Rumble isn't slowing down, and it's not. We've got Rumble 2.0. They're doing a lot of things on Rumble, and Rumble's a great place to be at. And if you're not on Rumble, you're under a rock. My opinion, of course. More creators, more content, and a platform that actually puts users and free speech first. And I know there's some people that joke about the freedom of speech. It's no joking matter. Rumble cares about free speech. That's one of their primary things is free speech here on their platform. And I do appreciate it. And I respect Rumble to the highest, because there's other platforms, and we've seen it during COVID. They just freaking, whacked them and banned them because they just had their opinion and stuff like that. Not here on Rumble. No, sirree. And if you're watching here regularly, there is a way to upgrade your entire experience, okay? And that is through Rumble Premium. Right now, Rumble is running a limited time summer sale of Rumble Premium, and it's lowest price they've ever offered since they've started this. With Premium, you get ad-free viewing. I don't think the ads are that intrusive compared to other platforms, especially one other platform. So no pre-rolls, no interruptions, just the content you actually came for. Okay, it's ad-free and stuff. I don't mind the commercials. They provide to the platform and stuff. Plus, you unlock exclusive content from top creators like Steven Crowder, Dr. Disrespect. I think Dr. Disrespect, he's a gamer. Special live events and more you won't see anywhere else. Here's the deal. Normally, Rumble Premium goes for $99, okay, a year, which isn't really that bad if but during the summer sale, you can lock in for just $69 per year for life, okay? $66 or $69. That's how much my shoes cost. My shoes cost $68. So not just 1 year. Every year you stay subscribed, you stay at that price, $69 rate. So that's good. No promo code, no extra steps. Just go to rumble.com/premium. And the summer sale price is already applied. That's rumble.com/premium to lock in the lowest price Rumble ever offered. Ad-free, exclusive content, and a price that never goes back up as long as you maintain this subscription, but only if you grab it before the summer ends. So I don't know, when does this summer ends? In September, right? Or are they going to just wait till August? I'm not sure about that, but it's a great offer, and Rumble has a lot of good things going, and it's a good place. So there's a QR code, but lock in your Rumble Premium at their lowest price ever, just $69 a year for life during the summer sale, and go to rumble.com/premium. So again, thank you, Rumble, for allowing me to do this read ad campaign, and thank you, Rumble viewers, also, as far as I do appreciate it. So we got another one in, and that's pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff. Let's see. Okay. We earned an extra buck doing the ads. Okay, that's pretty good. And let's see, we'll have to wait another 20 minutes. Maybe we might, let's see, what are we at? We might, okay, we'll finish up the ads, and that might take us 20 minutes. Maybe we do a third one. That'll be a record. We're back up to 10. Rumble viewers, thank you very much. And the other viewers, thank you. We got 10 people on Rumble. We got 3 people on Twitch. We got 2 people on YouTube, 1 person on local. And over there on X Live, we have 7 folks that are still watching over on X Live. Thank you very much. It's, again, I can't stress it enough. You guys are taking a little bit of your time to watch this knucklehead go yap, yap, yap here on the live stream, and I do appreciate it. I really do. I really do appreciate it. Let me get the Blab Owl back up. Let me put missing. Oh, there he is. Where have you been? Where have you been? He's all flying around there with. He's over at the bird feeder outside this window over here. He's eating some bird seed. Okay, let's see what else we have in WENY. For local, let's see what we got for local. Talked about the fairs, and no, that's from before. So let's go across the state. They got any state news? No state news. Okay, let's go to channel 18. Okay, where's channel 18? Channel 18, My Twin Tiers. It didn't come up for some reason. How come? Oh, I forgot to hit enter. Okay, there's My Twin Tiers. Let's see what we got here. You know, they talk about a rainy season. There's a rainy season here in New York and the state. I guess, as Amanda was saying, it's the thunderstorms and all that. There's a rainy season over there in Asia and the Pacific area, as far as that goes. And but the rainy season here, other than, you know, just everything gets wet and all that, it doesn't really hamper anything. And let me bring this up. This is rainy season didn't harm Watkins Glen vineyards, according to workers. So we've had some rainstorms here, and this might give you an idea of what it looks like, the vineyards, because upstate New York produces wine in the Finger Lakes area, and let's get that guy's mugshot off of there. I don't like that. Let's go ahead and bring this one up and talk about the vineyards in the Finger Lake area.
It seems like it's been raining every week for the past few months, and as you might know, excess rain can be damaging to crops. 18 News reporter Ebony Lewis went to a Watkins Glen vineyard today and has details of how the rain has been affecting the crops there.
With this year being pretty rainy, many people are wondering if it has affected the vineyards.
I mean, it's good to get a lot of water, but I wouldn't want to be drinking water every minute.
It's been raining a lot up here, and I'm pretty surprised that the grapes are in good conditions.
It's actually been quite a nice year. It was rainy this spring, and we did curse that a little bit. But overall, it's dried out nice. It's been a nice warm summer. The grapes are running right on schedule, so we're looking at a very nice vintage, I believe.
David Stamp says he is typically most concerned with the winter months.
One of our biggest concerns is the globe changes temperature. Is this early warm up and then a cool down and sometimes a frost, and the grapevines are ready to start growing. And once the bud is out, you can get it frozen off, and that'll damage your crop and also hurt the vine some too.
Sam says it's more than just the rain affecting the vineyards, it also affects the lives of people who work there.
The people who are making wine here, they make the wine out of the grapes, so they wouldn't have any grapes to make the wine out of.
It's my income, so we want to have a crop, and just all the hard work that goes into to getting that plant pruned, tied, and all set up to grow, and then have it wiped out is very discouraging.
This year, the rain hasn't really affected the grapes too much. As you can see, they're growing pretty well, but vineyard workers say they hope that the winter won't affect them. In Watkins Glen, Ebony Lewis, 18 News.
So there's the grapes. Those will be ripening here, and they'll be those grapes that are on there. They don't go through the winter. They pick them. They ripen up to a deep purple, and they get harvested and they get made into wine. And that's one of the many products they have here in upstate. New York State is not just about New York City, folks. Upstate New York, the Finger Lake area, that's about a 30-minute drive from where I am. That's Lakeview Winery is one of many wineries up in the Finger Lakes area. Great place for growing grapes, and it's a good product here. And we all know that the children run that place. Yeah, they seem pretty knowledgeable, didn't they, Farmer? And they seemed like they knew what they were talking about. They just grapes. They have grapes in their lunch boxes, raisins and grapes and stuff like that. So they know about grapes. But the gentleman there, the weather can affect these vineyards, especially during the wintertime. The harsh winters that we do have, they can affect the plants and stuff like that. So that's the livelihood of a winery here in New York State. And but they produce some outstanding wines. Okay, people around the world say, "Oh, California has wines." No, try a New York State wine, and you'll be surprised. What's the one brand? Cold Duck. Oh my God, that's good. They have some outstanding wines. They also have some great beers here too. The microbreweries. That's one thing. My hats off to former Governor Cuomo, even though he had some indiscretions there. He's the one that really pushed forward the legislation to have the microbreweries here in New York State and stuff like that, allowing farmers to grow their own hops, if you will. And it just goes along with the wineries there. We've got some great microbrewers here, some great beer that is probably, I've been overseas, so I've tasted the European beers and the wines and stuff. New York State, they can compete, my friends. They're just as good as over there in Europe. So, I got this wine from Europe. Okay, big deal. I got a wine from New York that just is just as good, if not better. So I'm just saying, I'm very pro New York State as far as that goes with the agricultural products that we have here and stuff like that. It's one of the other than a great place to live, upstate New York, it's the agricultural industry is phenomenal, folks. It's a great thing there. Okay, let's see. What do we have? Do we have anything else on Channel 18? That's Channel 18. My Twin Tiers is out of Elmira, Big Flats area and stuff like that. So, what's this one? Oh, that's not a video, so we won't show that one. Let's see. And I'm looking. Pistachio prices are set to rise amid demands on lower yields, so they're not getting harvesting that much. Let's see. According to first local. Okay, let's go ahead and hit the Penny Saver. And Penny Saver is a local newspaper here in Tioga County, and the Penny Saver. There's is that what's on the? No, they don't have the current picture up on their page. But in this week's Penny Saver, that's the online version. This is the real penny saver right here. Okay, it's actual paper. Okay, so they talk about you got 3 sections, and this is the primary reason: coupons for the misses. Okay, on the penny saver. And in this week, because they have the fair, there's an insert. It talks about the fair. There it is. August 11th to August 15th, the Tioga County Fair, right there. And what do they have in this? This is an insert. They got some stories of the fair. I bet you they have a layout map of the fair. Let's see. No, they don't. They just have, there's a lot of advertisement here that supports. So there's a lot of things that gives you an idea what the fair is. That's an insert. And I used to read the read thing, but here's the penny saver right here. This is this week's edition, and we have head on down to the county fair. They're promoting the county fair there, and as far as that goes, and there it is, penny saver. You can get it online, but the online version there, that's Wendy Post. She's retiring here. She's one of their senior reporters. She's been there for a number of years, and she's very active in community events here in Owego and stuff. So we appreciate your service as far as to the community. As far as you always give the military. I'm a military folk, and they always thank me for my service and stuff. Thank the people in the community also. Thank that person when you go in to pay for your gas. And thank you for working. Okay, that's an important job. There's no unimportant jobs as far as that goes. And let's see. Okay, so there's that from the penny saver. Let's go to WKGB. What do we got over there? Anything? Let's see. Let's go ahead and do. When is this? Why August 9th matters. August 9th was yesterday. Let's see why that mattered in rock history as far as that goes. Let me bring this up. This is a read one. I feel pretty spunky here. Let's see. Let's bring this up here. Share it. Oh, let's go ahead and do that and bring this up. And primarily I'm bringing it up. Hey, Liberty. There's Liberty. Good morning, Patriots, Mrs. Rumble, Twitchers, YouTubers, Gen X, Dark, and Farmer. And PP there. That's one of my neighbors. They're watching me. I think she's not on, or that individual's not on Liberty. Okay, but love the flags. God bless America. Glad to have you. Hope you had a good weekend, Liberty. Coming in from the Buffalo, Niagara area. And there's Farmer saying good morning to our good friend up there in Niagara, Liberty area, or Niagara, Buffalo area, Liberty, as far as that goes. And Liberty giving a wave to Farmer there in the chat. Thank you very much. Okay, let's see what we got here. We're going to say, why yesterday mattered in rock history, and this is on WKGB. I'm primarily bringing it up because one of my favorite groups is Kiss. So there's Kiss. So they got to be in rock history here. So let's go give that we'll give that a run here and stuff like that. Yesterday was August 9th, and here's some of the reasons why yesterday mattered in rock history. In 1986, Queen gave what would be their last ever performance when they appeared at Knowworth Park in England. The last 2 songs they played for their 120,000 fans that attended were "We Are the Champions" and "God Save the Queen." Too great. 1995, the original members of Kiss played together for the first time since 1980 when Peter Criss and Ace Frehley joined the group recording their MTV Unplugged special. And Kiss, they're one of my favorite groups from back in the day. I almost had a chance to meet them personally. 1996, the Ramones split up. They were a good group. 1995, Grateful Dead singer Jerry Garcia, he passed away from a heart attack. He was only 53. Too young. He partied too hard, I think. And in 1994, during a Oasis gig in Newcastle upon Tyne, England, guitarist Noel Gallagher was hit in the face by a man who jumped on stage. The band refused to keep playing, angering the crowd. So when the band's bus was leaving, a mob of over 300 people attacked the vehicle. Oh my God! Don't disrupt your don't upset your fans, I guess is the bottom line there. And that's what happened yesterday in rock history. Hang on for a minute, I got to sneeze. Oh boy. Okay, there we go. Thank you. That's the missus. Liberty says to say good morning. Good morning, Liberty. Good morning, Liberty. So there's Kiss. They're a rocking group. I like them. Okay. So that's from WKGB 92.5. That radio station first started back in 1926. And they've been in 100 years ago as far as the first radio station here in the Southern Tier. So there we have that. Okay, let's see. KISS 105, same as WNBF, nothing there. Spectrum News. What do we got on Spectrum News here? Looking. And still looking here. What do we got? Nothing. Let's see. We got a video here on the Buffalo's new stadium. Oh, here we go. Here's an article. Buffalo, this is on Spectrum News. Let me bring this up. And let's see. This is up there in near Liberty. And you can see they got the new statues outside. This is outside the stadium. You can see Hallmark Stadium there. But this is Buffalo Mafia takes first steps into Hallmark Stadium. So let's give this is on Spectrum News. No affiliation. This is just for information purpose. Give you an idea of what's happening here in New York State. And here we go, up in the Buffalo.
Thousands of Bills season ticket holders were the first to step foot inside the new Highmark Stadium. Our Hunter Caparelli shows us what it was like to be there for the beginning of a new era.
Yeah, it's exactly what you would expect when you combine Bills Mafia and a brand new stadium. Fans have been waiting years for this moment, but it's finally come to fruition. Once these gates behind me open, fans will be able to go into the new stadium, see it up close, and see the Bills back on the field.
Go Bills!
Go Bills!
Go Bills! Go Bills!
For many Bills fans who arrived early to tailgate in Hammer's Lot, the excitement wasn't just about seeing a new stadium. It was about what the Bills and this community have always represented, family.
The Mafia just means family, right? And being Italian, I love to cook for people. I love inviting people in, right? People I've never met. I don't care if you root for another team. Come on over. Let me feed you.
And that family was on full display outside the new Highmark Stadium with music, food, and football in every direction you looked. But with the anticipation of walking through the gates, fans were ready to see what this place had to offer.
I want to be able to go through the whole stadium and check out everything that it offers. And it's going to be a place where every time we go in, it's time to go to work. And that's what I'm talking about. Let's go to work, Buffalo.
And for some fans, it was almost too good to believe. After 3 years of watching the new stadium take shape, they were finally standing on the entry lines, about to experience the first Bills public event in their new home.
It doesn't feel real with this new stadium. It just feels like I'm in a dream, fever dream.
That's exactly what we talked about this morning. It literally feels like a fever dream.
And while this stadium represents the future of Bills football, one fan was reminded of where it all started.
It feels amazing that I'm here at the Highmark Stadium because I was here 50 years ago for the opening of what was Rich Stadium.
You would have thought it was a Sunday in October just based on the amount of people that had showed up hours before the gates opening. So if that's any indication, this place should be rocking come Sunday game days.
All right, that's
Okay, that was on Spectrum News. I don't think they really showed anything inside, just the people outside there. Hallmark Stadium, new stadium for the Buffalo Bills, and hopefully they have a great season. I'm having high hopes with Josh Allen and the boys there up in Buffalo playing some good football this year and making it back to the playoffs and another run at trying to get to that Super Bowl. And when you got a new stadium, you got new digs. You know, that's always a good thing there as far as that goes. So let's see what else we got here. And let's see. I'm just looking at something here real quick. Oh, we can do one more ad campaign. We got 10 folks. And let's take the Blab I'll go off to the feeder. Let's see. What are we going to do here? Let's go ahead and do Rumble Wallet. We'll do Rumble Wallet. What the hell? There it is, the Rumble Wallet. It's like I'm repeating myself, but thank you again, Rumble. We got 3 commercials in. We got 3 read ad campaigns. So thank you, Rumble, for allowing me to do the read ad campaign along with the 10 folks that on Rumble here. But and I've said this. I've mentioned about crypto here on Rumble before, and we hear a lot about crypto. But here's the part most people miss. And it sounds like a broken record, but they miss this. They don't want to have anything to do with crypto. But crypto was created so you, the person, actually own and control your own money. Because in some cases, real money, that paper stuff that's in the bank, it goes through our hands real quick. Crypto, you own and stuff like that. After the 2008 financial crisis, Bitcoin was designed as an alternative to banks. So instead of bank holding your money, which in some cases they do, sometimes it's hard to get your money from these banks and stuff, delay transfers or limited access, you're in control, instant access to your money. And you got to be diverse. And this is one of the ways you can be diverse with the Rumble Wallet. And if you ever had to wait for a transfer to clear, I don't think in my lifetime I've ever had, but I've heard stories. You felt that problem, and it can be a problem. It can cause a lot of anxiety. Now, fast forward to today, and everybody's heard of crypto. If you haven't, you're under a rock. But getting started still feels complicated, but really isn't complicated, folks. If I can do it, anybody can do it, because I do have Rumble Wallet. I do have a Rumble Wallet, and that's exactly why I use and I have Rumble Wallet. It takes all that complexity and makes it simple, and it is very simple. Less than 2 minutes. Once you download it, you establish you got your crypto wallet, because you got to have a place to put it, and you're the only one that accesses that. It took me a little bit to understand these crypto wallets. Rumble Wallet, I have one other one or 2 other ones, but this one's easy. It's very simple, easy to set up. Choose what you want. You can from the Rumble Wallet. You can get Bitcoin, dollar back, stable coin, or even digital gold back for real gold. Make sure you understand that it's real gold as far as that goes in Bitcoin. And Bitcoin is crypto, where you can also buy other monetary items such as gold and dollar-backed stable coins, other coins that are out there. But we're concerned mostly with the Bitcoin. And no complications setting it up. It took, like I said, it takes less than 2 minutes. It connects with MoonPay, which is similar to PayPal. And so you can use your credit card, debit card, and bank and be up and running in minutes. And what that means, you can buy Bitcoin, buy it low, and then when you need to sell it when it's high. You make, and Bitcoin, it's not going anywhere, folks. It's with us. Once you set up, you can even support your favorite Rumble contributor like me directly, and because I have the Rumble, what is it? If you're on my Rumble page, which we have. we have people from Rumble watching. Let me go to my Rumble page here. It's down in the lower. It's down in the. There's a tip thing right next to the off to the right of my right to the right of my name there after join the bell, and there's a tip thing there. You can hit that tip thing, and not that I need the tips, but it's there, okay, for the Rumble wallet. So so check it out, and you can. And if you do, I do appreciate it, but you don't have to. Really, you don't. But so do this now. This is what you need to do. Scan the QR code that's right over here. That's the QR code. Get your phone out, scan it, and or click on the link. The link is right down there too, wallet.rumble.com, and download the Rumble wallet. It's like less than 30 seconds to download it, and from there you can set up your wallet and tap buy, and you're in the game. You can buy you can buy crypto. So why not buy some crypto? In just a few minutes, you can go from hearing about crypto and to actually owning crypto. When I do own crypto, I think I have about $50 of crypto I own right now. I don't own a lot, but I do own it. I primarily got into the crypto to understand the process, and this is part of the process. You have to have a good crypto wallet, and Rumble Wallet does that. So give it a try. Again, empowering voices, enabling transactions. Rumble.rumble.com, and there's a QR code again. So give it a try, and check it out. And I don't think you'll regret it, because I do enjoy having my Rumble wallet here on Rumble. So again, thank you, Rumble, for allowing me to do this. Is our third read ad campaign. This is the first, and I do appreciate it. So, and the folks on Rumble that allowed us, we had, it looks like we got 11 people on Rumble right now, and I do appreciate the opportunity that Rumble allows us to do ads campaigns like the Rumble wallet here. You can't find that on any of these other live streaming platforms. I'm not going to name them because it's Rumble, folks. Rumble is number one as far as I'm concerned, and this is one of the reasons why for as a live streamer. So we've completed that. We've done 3. Holy criminy. Woo! That's a first, folks. I want to, again, thank you very much, Rumble viewers, for yeah, Farmer, it's 3. That's the first time I've done. I've done 2. It's a while back, but this is the first time I've had. So I want to say thank you to the Rumble folks. You guys are tops, and I have fun. Even though we do read the same ones, I do have fun ad-libbing, reading the actual required stuff, but ad-libbing a little bit. And I can't stress enough that Rumble, that's one of the great things that make Rumble great, as far as the folks there on that you can see up there, 11 on Rumble right now. And I do appreciate it from the heart. And you don't find it on any other platform. You don't find it on the Restream or StreamYards. I'm off of the commercial here, so I can mention the particular platform. Those are great platforms, but Rumble's is above them in that instance as far as a read ad campaign. It's phenomenal. I do appreciate it, Rumble. I always have fun with that, and I always love promoting Rumble, because some people say, "Oh, I don't want to use Rumble because that's only for you right-wing folks and stuff." No, it isn't. Get off of that kick. That's idiotic as far as I'm concerned. Okay, you have your, that's just my opinion and stuff. Nothing derogatory and stuff like that. But I think you're cutting yourself short. Open your eyes. I'm a registered Republican. I live in New York State, which is a strong blue state. I still enjoy living here, as far as I have. And Liberty says, "Good job." Thank you, Liberty. Thank you very much. She's okay. I have 10 accounts just so you can read it. Okay. I'm not even gonna touch that one. But thank you, I'm thanking the Rumble viewers, no matter who you are, as far as that goes. You laugh and you joke and stuff. But yep. So I do appreciate it, and but it's one of the things that makes Rumble great, in my opinion. That's why I'm always pushing Rumble, folks. I like Twitch. I like YouTube. I like X Live, but Rumble supersedes them because I'm on Rumble and I'm able to broadcast on them. But the folks here on Rumble, as you can see in the chat, we have Liberty, we have Farmer. They're on the Rumble. We had who else? We had my neighbors. They're on Rumble now. They enjoy being on. We talk about Rumble when I play chess, and we'll be talking about it tonight. And my neighbor enjoys being on Rumble also. As far he see this knucklehead. You can see his crazy ass neighbor being a fool. No, he just joke. I'm just joking. No, he says it pretty good as far as that goes. And Farmer's laughing at Liberty with the 10 accounts. And I don't know. Let's see. Rumble has the American flags. God bless America. Yes. They have some great emojis and stuff. And I really appreciate you, Farmer, Liberty, and Deplorable using them when you come into the broadcast. I really do. It means a lot. Okay, let's see. Let's go over there on 106.5 Country up there in the Buffalo, Niagara area. There's an article, I guess. Let me just bring it up here. I'm not going to read the whole thing because it's pretty self-evident in the title. $1 million winner Powerball ticket sold in New York State. Well, it wasn't me. I bought 10 tickets because it's up to like 900 million. That's on. I think it's up to that. It's getting close. I don't know if I'm going to buy a ticket. Yeah, but it's one second place power ticket. Oh, this was last night's drawing. Okay. And there's a third. Let's see. What's the final? Let's see. Is it up to? Yeah, the current jackpot for the next drawing on Monday night is now $905. When was this at? When was this article? Okay, this is yesterday. So the drawing tonight is for $905 million. So I bought a ticket for I think it was for the Saturday drawing. I got one when I went shopping there. I put $10 down. They're $2 a ticket, so I got 5 tickets. And I hadn't played in like 6 months or something like that, so it still averages out to as far as that goes. So somebody's going to be rich. And Farmer says, Dad Nibble, you didn't win. We were all going to be your long lost cousins if I won. Let's just... Dag nabbit. Okay, that's what you said. Yeah, dag nabbit. I didn't win. No, I didn't win. I didn't get one number. I had 5 tickets, and with the numbers, I didn't get one number on any of them. So, what's that?
It was a waste of $10.
No, it wasn't. I had a ticket in a dream. I was able to dream for a couple of days. That's how I look at it. I may buy one ticket for tonight's drawing and stuff like that. That's if I go up to the local Stop and Shop. Huh?
Oh, well.
Yeah, oh, well.
We're not meant to be rich.
No. But I would just say if I won it, me and the missus wouldn't be here right now. We'd be at some undisclosed location. And I would be live streaming, folks. I'd be putting a post on my X feed.
Gone fishing.
Gone fishing, yeah. If you see it Gone Fishing, you know I won the Mega Millions or Lotto or Powerball as far as that goes.
Yeah, he doesn't normally fish.
What's that?
Yeah, because you don't normally fish.
Yeah, I don't normally fish. I haven't fished in years. And let's see. Farmer asked, does New York give that money to the school? Yeah, I think it's primarily goes to the school system. I don't know how they divvy it up. What's that? Supposed to, but I don't know. Let's see. Don't procrastinate. Liberty says buy a ticket. On that note, I'm going to probably buy one ticket today. But if you see Gone Fishing, You won't see me here for a couple. What's that? Oh, I'll get that. Yeah, leave it alone. I'll get it. I wonder if that's. That's the first time I looked there, so it could have been. Is it dried up?
No, it's
Okay, it's a hairball. Yeah, we got one of the cats that has a hairball here and stuff. I got to clean that up. So, or you went fishing. Yeah, exactly. It says gone fishing. If it says me and the missus gone fishing or we're fishing, see, just I don't know if I'd ever come back live streaming if I won that amount of money. It just, yeah, I probably would. We'd be at an undisclosed location for the rest of my life, probably, because I'd have so many people knocking at my door. Let's see. Liberty Goes to Farmer. It's supposed to now. It will probably be free learning centers. No, I'm not going to invest in free learning centers. And Farmer says no doubt. Yeah, I would miss you guys. Yeah, I'd probably take a week.
Live stream. He wouldn't know what to do.
I wouldn't know what to do. She's right. She's right.
From his private island.
Yeah, I'm a private island. No, I think our game plan. Just to let's see. Liberty says, see how quick he would turn his back on the Rumble fans. No, I just take a break. The people who gave him ad reads.
Oh, really? He wouldn't have to do ad campaigns.
Oh, that's funny. And Double J says, you would ditch us for money? How rude.
How rude, yeah.
900 million, Double J's. No, I wouldn't ditch you. I just take a break. You would have to take a break to because that's a lot. Think about it. You won out of that 900 million, you'd probably get 400 million cash value.
Yeah, that's enough.
And that's a life change. That would be a life-changing experience. If you really think of it, you can laugh about it, but that's scary when you really think about it. It's just like it's a life. It's just like it changes your life, literally. Liberty's laughing.
They'd have to spend all this time keeping me from giving it away.
There we go. That would. And let's see. Farmer says you would have a full-blown studio. Yeah.
He definitely would have a house with his own studio.
Yeah, I would have a full-fledged studio and stuff.
Soundproof, door, everything.
There we go. See, there's a ticket in a dream right there. And Liberty says the Farmer studio with shag. No, I don't like shag carpet. Oh, God. Shag carpet on the wall.
Orange shag carpet.
No shag carpet for this dude. No. And Farmer says truth. No, I can tell you that right now. No shag carpet for this dude. Let's see. I would pack up the money and think how to use it wisely rather than go on. No, I wouldn't go on a splurge. I would bug out and we'd be off grid for at least a month before I'd come back and decide. I'd probably end up going where you're at, Double J's. Just to say, I could come visit you. I'll come visit you, and I can buy. I'll come visit Double J's at his undisclosed location, as far as that goes. Okay, folks. Let's see what else we got here. That was on 106, talking about the Buffalo's #1 for new country webpage for information only, and I do look at their web pages. Let's see what else they have. Anything? I think they talk about the Hallmark Stadium, major concerns with viewers at new home. What's the major concerns? They had 50,000 Buffalo Bills Mafia members had a chance to see inside the stadium this weekend during the Buffalo Bills return to the blue-red practice on Saturday. And while the majority of the posts of social media were raving about the new home for the Buffalo Bills, there were select fans who didn't get the experience they hoped. So what happened? The obstacle view seats inside Bills' new home are definitely a significant problem. Oh, they have some view. Oh, okay, yeah. The fact there are fans claiming ticket reps blatantly lied to them about. Oh, they got an issue there. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, I'm looking at some pictures. I'm not going to post the pictures and stuff. You can see them online there. And that's not good. Well, how often are you you're going to be out and around on walking around the stadium and stuff if you're at the game sometimes. So let's see. Power 93.7. And they talk about the stadium also having some issues. And that's about it there. Let's see. Do they have a video on here? And over there on WGR 550 Sports Radio up there in Buffalo, 107.7 FM, 104.7 FM. They have an article, Bills show off their new stadium, so that new uniforms. I'm not a fan. Me and the missus are not a fan of the new uniforms, folks. We do not like the new uniforms. Okay, let's see. We got last page here on 1440. Let's see, Roman Shetland. Let's see. Let's see. The BBC caught scam call center workers on hidden camera as they laughed at the people they were tricking. One worker bragged about making $250,000 from victims. The disturbing truth: scammers don't pick phone numbers at random. They buy your data, so you got to be careful that once your data is out there, it's not just calls; it's a whole bunch of other identity theft, basically. That's why we recommend that you take care. They delete your info from. Okay, that's just going into about scams. There's a lot of scams out there, folks. A lot of scams, as far as that goes. Let's see. Let me go back to. I've got some more comments here. And let's see. Farmer says concerning on the lottery ticket, I would hide from my grandkids. I'm a sucker for them. Yeah, they. And let's see. The best place you would enjoy, have a summer Christmas. That would be different. Yeah. When I was in the Philippines, I spent one Christmas. I spent one summer Christmas, Double J's. That was when I was in the Philippines, back in the summer of 1981. I was still single. I was over there at northern Luzon on the South China Sea side, and that was a great Christmas. It was strange, very strange. I was used to seeing snow all the time. Let's see. Liberty says I would get my nieces to cash in the ticket, give her a perk. I'm not giving up my Social Security check. Oh, you'd have to give up your Social Security check.
You would.
Oh.
Yep.
See, there's another point.
You earn that money, you'd have
There's another point. Yeah, that's a good point, Liberty. I forgot about that. Oh, wow. Yeah. I'm not buying a ticket. Oh, I'm buying a ticket. I'll get a ticket. $2. I'll buy a ticket. Let's see. Because I'm 67, I don't think I have to pay taxes. No, that's if I make a bet at the track. Let's see. Liberty says you couldn't hide it. No, not from the IRS. No, you couldn't hide it at all. And you have a point about the Social Security. IU tried to hide. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, you would have to give up your Social Security and stuff. You wouldn't need it, really. If you had $400 million, I wouldn't let the missus give up hers, but I'd give up mine. I'd still have my military
No, we give up mine.
Huh?
Mine's smaller.
What's that?
Social Security?
Yeah.
Mine's a hell of a lot smaller. We give up mine.
Yeah, but $400 million? I would have to add up over the years, like 20 years. I think
we wouldn't need the Social Security, but
No.
it's the fact that we pay
Oh, it's
into
just the
it.
principle of the thing. Yeah. And let's see. And Farmer would try to hide it and stuff like that. And Liberty's laughing at Farmer. I don't know if you could unless you had a good accountant, as far as that goes. and let the government keep it. No way. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, interesting discussion there. You have these every once in a while and stuff like that, especially when it gets up to a billion. Well, to 100 million. It's not a billion, it's 100 million. As far as that goes, it's 900 million. So one more 100, it gets 900 million. So if it gets another 100 million, that's $1 billion, right? Am I doing the math right? I don't know. Okay, so let's see. Sea Tiger 31 is just came up, or has been up there, over there on the Twitch, as far as that goes. So, and Double J says, don't think Social Security matters if millions are. Yeah, that's what I say, because 900. I know when it was 800, I think a cash value was 325, 350. So it's up to 900 million. So I think it's 400 cash value. I'd take the cash value. I'm not going to live long enough to do that an annuity thing. I take the cash value and run for the hills. And as far as that goes, and because I think you would still be out ahead, if you had 400 millions in your back pocket. But no, the principle that you worked for that money and stuff like that. But I could probably do a lot of good with that. But then again, you'd have a lot of problems. You'd have people constantly knocking at your door. They know you got money. Hey, we want some of that money. That's why my game plan would be bug out for at least 30 to 60 days. Come up on Rumble to appreciate the folks here, that the viewers, and just say, hey, just like I'm in an undisclosed location. I can't say what, and make sure my background doesn't give it away. And pay the kid. Do some things for the family. That would be number one. Do things for the family, as far as pay off their mortgages and stuff like that. But the thing is about family, Double J's, you do that one thing, they're going to come back for more. Hey, can I have $100,000 cash? It's like, oh, you have it.
We'd end up divorced.
Huh?
We'd end up divorced.
No, we wouldn't. No.
Yeah, we would.
You're frugal. I'll get that. Leave it alone. I'll get that. I'm getting ready to.
I'm frugal, but
you're frugal.
I give a lot more away.
I would go along with who you'd give it away to. We wouldn't give. We want you. You don't compromise. I wouldn't have a pot to pee in if it wasn't for her. So I would go along with that. And let's see. Farmer says, I'm set up after taking care of a few things to give me an allowance. That's the way I could still say I'm broke. Yeah, there you go. That's a good one. I like that. I like that one, Farmer. That's a good one. That's a good one as far as that goes. And Double J says, nope. You should say this is one time. No more handout. Yeah, you say that, but they'll still come. You'll have to say it more than once, Double J's. I just know about family and stuff, and as far as that goes, live like a vagrant. There's a couple people I know that have that amount of money in their back pocket, and I don't know them personally, but I've spoken to a few people, and there's some people they don't get dressed up. They look. I'm dressed up more than they are and stuff. And one individual. What's that?
We wouldn't dress fancy.
No, I don't dress fancy anyway and stuff like that. Yeah, I'd probably dress more like a vagrant, Liberty, as far as that goes. And Farmer goes to Liberty. It's a vagrant band life for me. There we go.
I wear my jammies all the time so I can afford to hire somebody to go out for me.
Yeah, there we go. There we go. All right, folks, we're at 2 hours and 35 minutes. I think it's time to wrap this up here as far as that goes. And Liberty says, and leash up a chicken as it's funny. Oh, that's funny. And Double J says, yep, I know people who are rich, but they don't flaunt and live their lives as normal. They live their lives. Yeah, that's what I would do, Double J's. You'd have to do it. You try and do that. We're back up to 10 people on Rumble. You guys rock. Thank you very much. I'm enjoying this. We got 21 people on Rumble, or 21 people total. And Farmer Goes to Liberty 101. Perfect. Yeah, there we go. What do we have over on X Live? X Live, we have still 7 people over on X Live. And oh, wait a minute. That's far behind. Let me update the X Live. Yeah, we still have 7 people over on X Live, and we're going to end here with that. And we have 2 people on YouTube, 2 people on Twitch, 1 person on local, and of course we're ending with 9 folks on Rumble. Thank you very much, all. And we're going to go ahead and exit stage left here. Liberty, she says, have a great day. Thank you, Liberty. And Farmer concurs with that. Have a great day, and be safe, and buy a ticket. Buy the ticket. Yeah. Love the flags. God bless America. Love the flags there. And yeah, Liberty, don't procrastinate. That's what Liberty says. Don't procrastinate as far as it goes. Okay, but I do want to say thank you to Tina, our Jersey girl who was in here at the beginning of the broadcast from Jersey. Thank you very much. Have a great day, Tina. We had Tony D. Thank you, Tony D. Great to see you, my friend, coming in from Warner Robins, Georgia. You have a great day also. We had Farmer here from the Commonwealth of Virginia, otherwise known as California East. Thank you very much, Farmer. Greatly appreciate it. Going down the list, we had Double J's coming in from an undisclosed location there in the Southern Hemisphere. Thank you very much, Double J's. Greatly appreciate it. You have a great day too, my friend. Stay safe. And let's see, going down the list, we had Lud 1954. Jim, my neighbor. We'll be seeing you tonight, Jim, on the down at your gazebo. He has a beautiful chessboard. Oh my God, I love playing on it. Even when I lose, I love playing on that chessboard. It's gorgeous. Thank you, Jim. You have a great day too. And let's see, going down the list, we had PP Pfeiffer. That's another neighbor of mine. You have a great day there, and thank you for being here. And let's see, going down. We had Gen X was here. Thank you, Gen X. He was in on the Rumble side. Thank you, Gen X. And Willie Billy Silly, thank you very much. Greatly appreciate it. Thank you very much for your viewership. Have a great day, my friend. And let's see, continuing down the list, I think we had a first-time chatter in here, didn't we? That would be Strayson, who was talking about Manchester City losing the coach. Yeah, they got a new coach this year. Thank you for being here on the Twitch side. And again, Liberty, thank you for being here as well, coming in from the Buffalo and Niagara area. And I think that is about it. It covers it as far as that goes. And Double J's, he says, take care, catch you on the next one. Thank you, Double J's. Appreciate it, my friend. Again, be safe, stay safe, and we'll see you in the next one. And I am Rich Roberts, Fireman Rich, here on the Rumble, at Fireman Rich over there on X, as well as all those other fine social media platforms where you can see, or just Google Fireman Rich as far as that goes. So with that, I guess that's it, folks. Great broadcast today. We got three read ad campaigns. Thank you very much, Rumble. Greatly appreciate it. That was fun. That made it a fun Monday morning here. And I got to finish my coffee here and get the day going and see if I can get out there for a walk, because it looks, there's some blue skies starting. All right, folks, you all have a great one wherever you may be. Live life, have fun. Ciao for now. As always, peace. Take care. God bless you all, and God bless America. Ciao for now, folks. There's the outro music. Later, alligators.